Can't you just bless them?
I can pray with them and give them my blessing. But Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
You will help them because I tell you to, and do it quickly.
You dare threaten me to lie to these poor men? To tell them the Maker protects them when he does not? Very well. Though I loathe doing this, you leave me no option. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
That's what I have been doing all along. Deliver the amulets. Go talk to a child. Childish child. I think it's here, isn't it? To approach the desert, something moves inside. You hear a short, surprising take of breath, then silence. Open the dresser.
Ah! What are you doing? Alright, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
Your sister is looking for... Now let's see. What's your name?
It's Bevan. My sister is Caitlin. She's probably at the Chantry looking for me.
Are you already here?
No, I just didn't want to be in the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
How is hiding in a dresser being brave?
I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret.
I'm a mage. I can make you tell me, you know.
I don't want to be a frog. I'll tell you. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where is the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Well, I could use that sword to help the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Okay. You found Bevan. Let's return to a Chantry. Callan's had early rise. Prior to the crowning of King Callan had Ferelden was little more than a collection of independent Arlings and Tairnirs that warred on each other constantly over petty matters. Callan was born in 510 Exalted, as the third son of a higher merchant on a hard time. He was eventually sent to a distant cousin, a poor young knight named Sir Foranan, who made Kaylan his squire and dog handler. As the tale goes, Sir Foranan and his squire became caught up in one of the wars of unity at the time. Arl Myrdin was a strong but generally disliked man who was making a bid for kingship. Foranan's own lord, a young fool and Arl named Tenenor, no older than Calenhat, was besieged by Myrdin's forces at his castle, today known as West Hill. When Myrdin called Tenedor out to parley, the young Earl asked for a volunteer from among the squires, someone who could masquerade as Tenedor in the parley party. Calenhat kneeled before Tenedor and asked for the honor. Much to Tenedor and Sir Foranan's dismay, Calenhat immediately identified himself to Arl Myrdin. When asked by the Arl why he was there, Calenhat explained that he had been asked to take the place of his lord. The Arl said he had planned to kill Tenedor. Was Calenhat willing to die in his lord's place as well? Calenhat impressed Myrdin and his allies by saying he was. Myrdin offered Calenhat a place as his own squire, but Calenhat refused, stating that if Myrdin had planned on betraying the right of parley, he was no man of honor. Myrdin allies laughed at that, and Myrdin himself considered that Calenhat had a point. He allowed Calenhat to return to the castle safely and launch his final assault. During the assault, both Tenedor and Foran were killed, but Calenhat found himself in a one-on-one combat with Arl Myrdin. In front of all of Myrdin's allies, Calenhat defeated the Arl and commanded he call off his armies. The Arl asked Calenhat who he professed to serve now. They asked Calenhat who he professed to serve now, if both his knight and his lord were dead, to which Calenhat replied that he would do as his honor bade him to, for he had nothing else. You are not a man known for your honor, Calenhat said, but I believe you wish to. You allowed me to live once, and so now I do the same for you. Perhaps if more of your people lived by honor, we would learn to trust each other long enough to live together. And with that, Calenhat withdrew his sword. I am humbled by your words, Myrdin told Calenhat, dropping to one knee. To his allies, he shouted that he now knew he would never be king, but he knew who should be. With that, Myrdin pledged allegiance to Calenhat, whom he named Tern and ruler of Tenedor's lands. From the legend of Calenhat by Brother Herren, Chantry Scribe. Well, something finally, something not written by Gingivitis. Aha! This is level 12, I guess. The Templar has learned to focus on duty, gaining mental resistance. Each time the warrior fells an enemy, he gets closer to whatever. Or shield sustained. 32 strength. 26 dexterity. Can get 26 dexterity. And it's a passive one, even better. Character has mastered the use of the shield for both offense and defense and receives an additional benefit when using various shield and weapon abilities. Perfect. I shall do that later. Not today. I'm not even going to do the inventory managing today. Cautionary tales for the adventures. It was then that he realized that he wasn't alone. The abandoned camp in front of him was unbelievably welcoming, like a mirage. The fire felt like a warm hand grabbing at his heart. It reminded him of a previous life, so long ago, when he was happy, running on the sunflower fields with his boy, the sun on his face, lying next to a fireplace, with his beautiful wife in his arms. He felt a sharp pain in his heart. His thoughts shifted to that fateful day when everything changed. Blood was everywhere. He held the body of his dead wife in his arms. Around him, the ashes of his burned house fell like snow. The stench was terrible. It smelled like dog spawn. He grabbed his axe, touched the icy cold hands of his boy, and left. He would kill them. He would kill them all. The pain in his heart was unbearable. He opened his eyes and saw the second most terrifying thing he could see in his life. A shadowy wraith leaning over him, leeching his life away. Around him the camp was gone, replaced by something familiar, almost peaceful. Bones, death, and despair. He wondered if all his life had been an illusion, if he had ever had a family. For a brief moment he felt relief. You can't lose something you've never had. But being this close to death brought clarity. He knew it was real. Everything else was the illusion. You could see a smile on his torn face. He had been waiting for this morning for a long, long time. He lifted his weak arms and grasped at the demon's face and kissed it. It felt like kissing a cloud made of salt and dust. Suddenly all sorrow left him, and with it the last bit of life he had. Before his limp body hit the ground, it was all over. He was finally free. From Cautionary Tales for the Adventurers by Brother Ramos of Gilherm, 794 Storm. That seems exactly like I encountered. What I encountered. Whatever. Nah, it's not a good sword actually. I encountered in that place. The Brazilian forest. Maybe I should go and manage the inventory after all. I have nothing else to do I? Ah, yeah! I can't deliver the amulets. Let's go and do that.
Alistair, what's this?
It's a sock?
It's a filthy sock. How did it find its way to my bedroll?
Maybe it likes you. Socks are sneaky like that. Anyway, it's not mine.
It has your name stitched on it.
Oh, part of Templar training back at the Chantry. The men were always getting their socks mixed up. Anyway, sorry about that. I'll take it from you right now. One of my socks is feeling a little damp anyway. A change would be nice.
You're going to put it on? It's filthy.
And dry. We're not exactly traveling in the lap of luxury here.
What hideous habits you've picked up.
Maybe he has a sock fetish.
The Knights of Redcliff are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
My Hannah has some holy amulets. Would those do?
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
I'm glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Mantigan, blah blah blah. Bertha Mulgrew will know what Redcliff needs to be prepared. Whatever. Missing child. Lost in the castle. Missing child. Fuck! Why didn't I do that? I need to go and drop a lot of things in the communal chest.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Out the sand I found in your helm.
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
No, it certainly won't go to waste.
If that's the case, we should probably offer the girl something in exchange. No?
I have no idea what it's worth, to be honest. And you found Bevan. I couldn't ask you for money.
What? No? Good. Shit. What did I
Thank you,
just...
my lord.
Whatever.
Use it well. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone, well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough.
I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl.
You're very sweet. I suppose there's no harm in it.
What a bastard. I would...
Enjoy doing that, do you?
Yes, very much.
Oh my. Stay safe tonight. And good luck.
Very much too.
Make her keep you safe. I won't forget you.
This is who I told you about, Caitlin. They're going to save the village.
Okay, back to camp. Since apparently I don't have any more questing to be done here. Yeah. Let's go to a camp. You're fucking kidding me.
So what's the deal with you and him anyway? Dare I ask?
Him? Him who? Is this supposed to mean something to me?
You know exactly who I'm talking about. Mr. Let's Make Kissy Faces over there.
My. You are jealous, aren't you? Did I take your favorite Grey Warden away from you?
What? I'm not jealous. I'm horrified.
Those blushing cheeks of yours tell a different tale.
These blushing cheeks are terrified that you'll suck all the blood out of them once you're finished with them.
If I feel the need to suck on anything yours, you'll be the first to know.
That was so not what I meant.
Perhaps we should go and tell him together about your touching concerns. Perhaps he'll pay more attention to you if you ask nicely.
Uh-huh. I think we're done here.
Done before you started, in fact.
Where are you going? I thought you were going to help us.
I'll be back, don't worry.
If you go, I doubt we'll still be here when you get back. I'm just saying.
Not into camp? that's true. Just want to go to a camp. Yeah, we will sort this out later. Just need inventory space. Okay. Sent 2 rings. That's it for today.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along. I'm sure you'll...
So yeah, trio, you came at the end, sadly. Sometimes it happens. So what do I have? These
Indeed.
mages.
Yes.
Mages. Alistair. Morgan leveled up. Let me get out of there for a moment. Let's see. This one takes 45. Death magic takes 45. And frost weapons takes 50. She has a total of 285. Give me a second. make these calculations. 15%, so every 20.
Yes?
Make that. Alright.
Yes.
So Danister, did he gain one? I think I didn't get him anything that's activated. Maybe I should activate this one. Yeah, why not? I mean, not activate, put it here. Let's say an ally has a debuff. Cure all effects? What does that even mean? Has cure all effects? I don't know what that means. Without an enemy. Has any buff. You offer spell at short range. That sounds nice. Yeah, that sounds very nice. Use cleanse area. Very nice indeed. Alright, let's go. I still don't have any fucking potions. Can Morrigan brew something? Don't have any lyrium. Fuck. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I hope I'll see
So
you.
I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
And if you had not been recruited, what would have happened instead?
I would have turned into a drooling lunatic, slaughtered the Grand Cleric, and run through the streets of Denham in my small clothes, I guess.
Your self-awareness does you credit.
I thought you'd like that.
So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow when we defend this fucking village so we can gain political allies. Until then, long live the Imperium. Goodbye.